Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this blue rectangle ABCD that consists of this green shaded region and this smaller right triangle AEP and this bigger right triangle CFP as well, as you can see in this given diagram, such that the area of this triangle AEP has been given to us as 7 centimeter square, whereas the area of this other right triangle CFP is 28 centimeter square. And now our task is to calculate the area of this green shaded region, this green shaded area and this green shaded area as well. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And since we are interested in calculating the area of this green shaded region, this area and this area combined. And now let's make an observation and focus on this equation. We can see the green shaded region area is going to be equal to the area of the blue rectangle ABCD minus the area of this smaller triangle AEP and minus the area of the other right triangle CFP as well. And now we know that the area of this triangle AEP is 7 centimeter square. So we know this is 7 centimeter square. And the area of the other right triangle CFP is 28 centimeter square. So we know this is 28. So therefore now our only task is to calculate the area of this blue rectangle ABCD before we could calculate the area of this green shaded region. And now let's focus once again on these two right triangles, triangle AEP and this other triangle CFP. We can see that these two angles, this angle and this angle, they are vertical angles and they are congruent. If I label this angle as alpha, then this angle has got to be alpha as well. And now let's assume that alpha and beta are our two complementary angles. In other words, the sum of these two angles, alpha plus beta, must be equal to 90 degrees. So therefore in this triangle AEP, if this is angle alpha, this is our 90 degree angle. So therefore this angle has got to be our angle beta. And likewise in this other right triangle CFP, we know this angle is alpha, this angle is 90 degree. So therefore this angle has got to be our angle beta. So therefore we conclude that these two right triangles, triangle AEP and the other triangle CFP, are our similar triangles according to angle-angle similarity theorem. And now let's focus on their area ratio. Their area ratio is going to be 7 and 28. I can write down 7 to 28 ratio. And if we divide both sides by 7, it reduces to 1 to 4 ratio. So their area ratio is 1 to 4. So therefore their side length ratio is going to be the square root of these areas. Square root of 1 is 1 and the square root of 4 is 2. So their side length ratio turns out to be 1 to 2. In other words, if I label this segment EP length as lowercase a, then this PF length is going to be twice of that one, is going to be 2 times a. And likewise, if I label this segment AE length as lowercase b, then this FC length is going to be twice of that one, is going to be 2 times b. And now let's make an observation. If this segment is 2 times b, then this ED segment is going to be 2 times b as well. So therefore this whole side length of this blue rectangle is going to be b plus 2b is going to give us 3 times b. And likewise we can see this whole EF length is going to be lowercase a plus 2a is going to make 3 times a. So therefore this side AB length is going to be 3 times a as well. So thus the side length of this blue rectangle turns out to be 3 times a and 3 times b. And now let's focus on this smaller right triangle AEP. And the area of this triangle AEP has been given to us as 7. So I'm going to write down 7 centimeters square. And now let's recall the area of a triangle formula. Area is always equal to a half times base times the height of the triangle. And in our case, the base of this triangle is lowercase a and the height is lowercase b. So therefore this part triangle AEP area is going to be a half times our base is a times b is going to be equal to 7. And now I'm going to multiply both sides by 2 to isolate AB. And here we can see 1 divided by 2 and 2 is gone. So therefore our a times b value turns out to be 14. So thus we figured out our a times b value as 14. And now here's our next task. We are going to calculate the area of this blue rectangle ABCD. And now let's recall the area of a rectangle formula. Area is always equal to length times the width of the rectangle. And in our case, our dimensions are 3a and 3b. So therefore our blue rectangle area is going to be 3 times a times 3 times b. And if we multiply, that is going to give us 9 times a b. And now we know our a b value is 14. So I'm going to replace that one with 14 over here. So therefore let's substitute. We're going to put 9 times 14 is going to give us 126 centimeters square. So thus the area of this blue rectangle ABCD turns out to be 126. And here's our final step. We are now going to calculate the area of this green shaded region. And now let's recall this equation once again. The green shaded region area is equal to the blue rectangle area minus the triangle AEP area and minus the area of the other triangle CFP as well. And we already figured out our blue rectangle area as 126. Triangle AEP area is 7 and the other triangle CFP area is 28. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So therefore this green shaded region area is going to be 126 minus 7 minus 28. And if we subtract and simplify, that is going to give us 91 centimeter square, the area of this green shaded region. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this green shaded region turns out to be 91 centimeter square. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.